This video contains content that may not be suitable for all viewers. Viewers' discretion is advised. Now it has become quite evident that Joe Biden is not serious about winning. The Democrats are not serious about winning. When Kamala Harris tried to run as president, tried to campaign as a president, black folks say, hey man, no way, we're not having this chick up here. Y'all get up out of here. And what did this fool do? He brings her right back. And this is proof that he's really not trying to win. This reminds me of when the Republicans had brought in John McCain and Sarah Palin. I say there's no way in the hell that these two will be able to take on Barack Obama. I say, man, it's like the Republicans are not trying to win. They're just throwing it. And the Democrats are doing the same. Out of all the people that are in the Democratic Party, this is the best they could come up with. When they brought in Obama, he was a nobody. I mean, relatively speaking, compared to all the other people like John McCain, the rest of these cats who've been in politics for years, Obama was a nobody. But yet and still, he won. And you're going to bring back this old cat, Joe Biden. Obama told him not to run, but they bring him in. And it's like they're not trying to win at all. That's why I don't really get off into politics, because it's like when these guys campaign, they campaign on one thing and always wind up doing something else. So, I don't really have faith in the political system. Not even in voting, because the way the system is, it's too easy for a person to cheat. Back when they had the paper ballots always come up missing. Sometimes they wouldn't turn them in at all. They'd throw them away to help another candidate win. And when they started talking about this electronic deal, I said, well, hell, what about a person that is a computer hacker? There are ways to cheat within this system. That's why I don't believe in politics. And I don't believe in having people over me like mayors and kings and leaders. I do not believe in that, because I believe that God gave everybody something on the inside of them to help you lead yourself. But now you can go to other people for guidance and they will help you along the way. But you don't need a person to lead you. And I looked on the internet a few minutes ago, and it was some site where this guy was saying that God intended for people to have leaders. No, God did not intend for people to have leaders. People always want to have this dispute about the Bible. Is it real or is it fake? But this is what Samuel told the people who kept begging him about having a king. It says he will take your sons and appoint them for himself, for his chariots, and to be his horsemen, and shall run before his chariots. And he would appoint them captains over thousands and captains over fifties, and would set them to ear his ground and to reap his harvest, and to make his instruments of war and instruments of his chariots. I mean, hey, just look, that's what's happening today. Take his son, put him in the army, got them going out to other countries, going to war against other countries, taking goods from those other countries and giving it all back to the people who sent you to war. He shall make your daughters to be confectionaries and to be cooks and to be bakers? Who makes perfumes? Who do you see in the kitchen cooking and baking? Women. And he will take your fields and your vineyards and your all yards, even the best of them, and give them to his servants. I mean, right now they're taking people's property and businesses, and they say they're auctioning off, but you see people that are in law enforcement or friends of the people that confiscated your goods are given to their friends. And he will take a tenth of your seed and of your vineyards and give to his officers and his servants. And he will take your men servants and your maid servants and your goodliest young men and your asses and put them to his work. And he will take a tenth of his sheep, and ye shall be his servants. And you shall cry out in that day because of your king which ye shall have chosen you. And the Lord will not hear you in that day. You see people crying about the leadership, and they want somebody else to lead, and somebody else to lead, and it never stops. There's a reason. When Samuel was trying to tell them about the type of king that was going to be over them, they wasn't trying to hear it. It says, nevertheless, the people refused to obey the voice of Samuel, and they said, nay, but we will have a king over us, that we also may be like all the nations, and that our king may judge us and go out before us and fight our battles. That's a problem. People don't want to fight their own battles, and they want somebody that they can call to fight their battles. You have blank people here today that's waiting on the God in the sky to come to save them, us, when it is our job. Because as I say, God put everything inside of you which you need that's going to help you lead yourself. But God said, hey man, if that's what they want, give it to them. And I know we as black people, we kind of upset about Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, but we have to remember this one thing. We didn't choose these people. We didn't put them up there. Somebody else did. Just like somebody else put Donald Trump up there and is allowing him to say and do the things that he is doing. So, hey, it's really beyond our control. But look at the images that are being put up. I mean, because when you really look at it, whether you like Barack Obama or not, he was the type of person that, his record was squeaky clean. He didn't find nothing bad on him. But now it seems like every candidate that's up there now has a bad history, and they don't really care about it. They say, well, maybe that was a long time ago. Maybe this person has changed. But why isn't that the case with black people? When they do wrong, it stays with them until death and even beyond. When you look at this picture of Joe Biden right here, this is how he really looks. Skin is just bad. But Hollywood has a way of freshening a person up to try to make them look brand new. And regardless of the image, this is still the same old Joe. And when I see black people that want to try to shame you into voting, these are the people that are minions. They're getting paid to mislead us. I mean, that's their job. Hey, man, if you go out and get these people to do this, we'll give you that. And that's what they do. And then they have the nerve and the gall to try to look proud about it. Yes, sir, I went and did my job, sir. Anything you need me to do, mister, I got you. Yes, sir, I get them people to act right. Yes, sir. Y'all got to go. And this is so proper, people. I'm telling you, Joe Biden is just not going to win. These politics just kind of, what's going on is make you feel involved, like you really have a vote. Didn't Hillary Clinton get the majority of the votes and lost? What about Al Gore? Man, this is all, these people are selected. And they just put another candidate up there to make, like I said, to make you feel like you are involved when you are not involved, because this system is not set up for you unless you're going to kiss butt and bow down to them. Then you will get some gifts and goodies. But who wants that? And as I say, Donald Trump and his wife is bad enough. I mean, we know about this woman's past. I don't know if she might be still doing it or not. We don't know. And we know about how dumb and stupid Donald Trump can be sometimes. Well, all the time. But do you really want a guy like this in the White House? You come up there with your wife or girlfriend, and he's all up on her, he might get knocked the hell out. Old groping Joe. He's not going to win. And that broad Kamala Harris, that's all she is. I mean, there's enough information out there to let people know that she hooked her way to the top. And now she think that she can pull Donald Trump's wife. But it won't work for you, ma'am. You just going to be out there like Sarah Palin. We know what you stand for, and when it's all said and done, the black community will be one place that you can kind of forget about running to when they come after you. And what the hell does Joe Biden care? I mean, he gets to meet new women. I'm telling you, man, he heard about that thing with Kamala Harris and downtown Freddie Brown, and he wants some of that action too. Tell him. And then, old Kamala, as I say, she hooked her way to the top. Hell, why stop now when she on a roll? This goes out to my people. Stop looking for a God on earth. Stop looking for a king to lead you. It is inside you to lead yourself. And if you do anything else, this is how you look. But as in the Bible says, you ain't going to hear me. So I'm going to tell you what you do. Don't forget to vote. And vote straight Democrat. Okay?